someone that they look up to in their lives. Mine is a great man who has come so far since his birth in Africa. I would like to pay tribute to my Uncle Samuel, who is my dad's adopted brother. I would like to start out by summarizing his childhood through his adolescent years. My Uncle Samuel was born and raised in Ghana, West Africa in 1964. His father left the family when he was just an infant, so he had to grow up quickly and act like a father figure and provide for his mother and his siblings. Samuel was a very intelligent young man and studied medicine at the University of Ibadan in Nigeria. At age 19, he was given the admirable opportunity to fly to America as a foreign exchange student. He obviously jumped at this invitation knowing that it would most likely help his family out in the long run. He flew to America with only $30 to his name and went to live with my father's family here in Topeka. Not even a year later, he got invited to study internal medicine at Miari Medical College School of Medicine in Jackson, Tennessee. A director at the medical college had heard about his performance at Ibadan's medical school and invited him to come study at their college. Samuel moved several states away from everything he knew, from Kansas to Jackson, Tennessee, to be out on his own in a land he didn't know, studying medicine. He graduated from Miari Medical College with his MD in 1990 and has been practicing medicine in Tennessee ever since. The second reason I am paying tribute to my uncle is the fact that he has achieved so much since graduating medical school. He graduated 11 years ago and has been working in the medical field very hard ever since. He opened the Ultimate Health Clinic in February 2003 in Jackson, Tennessee, after working 2 years in emergency rooms around that same area. He is the medical director of Storehouse for Jesus and is also the founder and CEO of the Save Africa Foundation. Samuel goes back to his home village in Ghana, West Africa to visit his mother and younger siblings twice a year. He, along with his Save Africa Foundation, provide free medical care for those who need it in West Africa. Healthcare is hard to come by, so Samuel spends part of his year performing operations and donating the necessary equipment to parts of Africa. Whenever I go to Tennessee to visit him, he's always really excited about showing me the pictures from his last couple trips to Africa. Someday I wish to have the opportunity to travel with him and experience what he does firsthand. Samuel knew that he did not want his children to grow up the same way he had his first 18 years of his life, so he worked hard and jumped at every opportunity that arose. He has 3 kids, aged 14, 9, and 5. Donald is his oldest, and he is currently studying at a high school in England, at a boarding school. Samuel is going to send his 2 younger kids to the same high school in England when they get that age, in hopes that it will teach them proper manners, how to be thankful for what they have, and provide them with an education that is necessary to succeed in the future. I'm so glad I have the privilege of being part of my Uncle Samuel's life. Even though he's my dad's adopted brother, I still consider him part of our family. It is hard to describe all of his accomplishments because there are so many. He is such a great and admirable man. Every time I am asked who I admire, he no doubt is the first person who comes to my mind.